Here is a problem I hope you don't ever run into. I actually ran into it twice during my career because we had a separate concrete contractor build the foundation, and of course I worked for the person doing the framing on the project. So it's an older house where building materials are usually going to be different sizes, where building materials might be different sizes. For example, you might have a 2x6 that is actually 6 inches and a base plate that is 2 inches instead of 1.5 inches or 5.5 inches. And you might even have sheathing that is a little thicker also. And what that is going to do to your project, if you pour the concrete foundation at the same level as the existing foundation, you're going to end up with a problem like this. And this isn't going to make the homeowner happy. And one of the projects I worked on, the contractor didn't notice it until this right here. And what they did to fix it was just simply add some shim boards and kind of blend it in. So for example, if I needed a 1-inch board to make the sheathing work, you could run it the full length here. And then the next board, they used a 3/4 inch one, and then drop the next one down to a 1/2 inch, the next one to a 1/4, and they were done. And it created a slope here and messed up our wall framing, which messed up our roof framing. So I don't suggest that you use that method. And hopefully you're not watching this video because you already have this problem. You're watching it because you want to avoid ending up with this problem. So what's the easy fix to this? Just simply adjust the height of the foundation to make everything work out. So not too difficult. And this is actually what I needed to do on the last room addition I ever built. And everything worked out just fine because I knew that this could be a problem, and it was. And let's go ahead and wrap this video up with a couple of ways you can fix this if you haven't started framing yet. And one of those ways would be to use a larger base framing plate. This would go all the way around the perimeter. Another way would be to use your original base framing plate and make the necessary adjustment here. And this would just simply go on top of the base framing plate in between the joist and the base framing plate. And if your anchor bolts are long enough, you can go ahead and build it like this. If they are not, then just simply notch around the anchor bolts. Another option you might have will be to buy larger joists and rip them down to the size you need. So for example, if I need 6.5 inch tall joist, I can just simply buy a 2x8 that is going to be 7.5 inches and then rip that board down to 6.5 inches. And I left this board alone to give you an idea about the different size between the 6.5 inch board and the 5.5 inch board. And the last option I am going to point out is the one that I already mentioned with the rip strip on top. You would just simply nail a shaped board to the top of the joist to raise the height that you need to make the floor level. And if I did my job correctly, then you now have a few more ideas you can put into your home remodeling old house room addition toolbox. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let us know by hitting the thumbs up button or letting us know in the comment area.